Yo, did you hear the news? Do you know what's going on? Can you hear me? Yeah. Um, we got a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. It's happening. I'm so hyped. The hype is freaking real. 9 a.m. I'm gonna have to end this stream early and go to bed. Cause 9 a.m. Gotta be on time for that. Oh, long time waiting for a full-on Nintendo Direct, cause like it's been 6 months and we haven't had like anything, so it's a miracle. I'm so excited about that. How's everybody doing today? Good morning. What's good? Squaw Road can't even believe it. Yo, I should probably pin a message and say that I'm gonna be streaming it, so if people want to watch, they can be here for it. Nintendo Direct reaction tomorrow. Don't miss it. Harpoon's gonna have to make another spoon. I'm not doing it. So if you wanna have stuff to talk about, by all means. I mean, I'm not making one till September, but yeah, sheesh. Does that mean you're looking forward to? Oh my gosh, am I looking forward to it? That's a good question. I'm more than looking forward to it. I'm like so hyped. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, 9 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. Eastern, and 7 a.m. Pacific. Rip to the Pacific people, cause that sucks. But yeah, tomorrow is a Nintendo Direct followed by a Treehouse Live. Exactly what Twitter says is that join us on June 9th at 7 a.m. Pacific for a Nintendo Direct followed by a Nintendo Treehouse Live. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically they show the games that they announced after the showcase. So there might be a few that they show off and give us like a first ever gameplay look. The Nintendo Direct will roughly be 50 minutes, so almost an hour. I wish it was an hour. I don't know why it's like just shy of it. And the Treehouse Live will be 95 minutes, so all of this will end approximately 2 hours later. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I want to know everyone's prediction. Like, what do we think? For the UK, it's gonna start. You said 3 p.m. Is that right? So, let's see. 9 to 10, 10, 11, 11 to 12, 21, 1, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. For Germany, it'll start at 4 p.m. And then there's the only other time zones that I actually know. It's 8 a.m. for you, Nala. And it's gonna be Nala's birthday tomorrow when they're gonna drop some announcements. So your birthday is a lucky day. I would be going crazy if my birthday was on a Nintendo Direct. I had my I don't know which Twitch anniversary, but I did have one Twitch anniversary on June 15th. They had a Nintendo Direct 1 year. So it's happened before. Obviously it's not happening this year. But like tell me your predictions. Honestly, go to Discord and tell me your predictions in the live showcases channel, cuz then I can like actually see them and then see if you're right or wrong tomorrow. But yeah, I could not be more excited. I live for Nintendo Directs. So, and I get to wear my new shirt tomorrow. I kind of spoiled one thing about the mystery box video, but if you haven't watched the mystery box video, I just put the link in the chat. Go check it out. I unboxed something that was sent from Japan, and well, a lot of some things, but you'll have to see to know what I mean. I'm gonna be at Applebee's during the direct at 9 a.m. or 7 or whatever. Gonna be at work during the direct. Rip. Those 10 minutes off are for you to jump enjoy. No, I mean, I'm legit gonna go to bed early tonight, earlier, so I can wake up in time for the direct, cause I gotta be there in time. I mean, I'll probably do like a longer BRB in the middle of this stream. I haven't done any BRBs, but I'm probably going to do one so I can get something done. Like whether that's layout clothes for the next day, or something to speed up my morning tomorrow so that I'm able to like make it on time and not be late, because like I cannot be late for that. That would be tragic. Instead of going to bed at 2 a.m., I'm gonna go to bed at 1 a.m. Kind of. I mean, honestly, it does matter with the time. Exclamation mark time check. Cause let's see. It was 250 in 2 weeks. That would be half of that, which is 125. Which, what does the title of the stream say? Question mark. I need to actually see. 126. What? Wait, is that actually true though? Cause like that's proof that I would fail 125 hours in 7 days. I would absolutely fail that. Hang on. So if we were gonna count June 1st through June 7th, that would be, yeah, I would fail that challenge. That's 123 hours. So does that mean I'm behind in this? Because my count might be wrong. It's really 124. But the title says it was 126. So I don't know. I might be behind in hours instead of ahead. I hope not. Oh, it's at 9 a.m. I'll be there for the direct. You will? Not drastically. You have 61 days in June and July. Don't count it as weeks. But I thought that it would be 125 in a single week. I guess not. But yeah, here's my predictions. The new Nintendo president is going to introduce herself, Devin Pritchard. We've never met her before. What's up, Dathan? There's gonna be, what else? Also, you have 10, no, you have 30 seconds to claim Notification Squad if you haven't done so. I believe we are gonna see a new big Mario game, a new big Zelda game. Definitely a bunch of indie games, maybe some sort of holiday game that'll, well, obviously one that'll carry us through the remainder of this year. I don't know about Pokemon Tiff. That's a big maybe. Yeah, Splatoon Raiders. A reminder about that for sure. What else? Ocarina of Time 4K. What else? What else? Rhythm Heaven Groove. I mean, there's gonna be a lot. Could not be more hyped. Like, Nintendo Direct days, I live for those. Those are the reasons why I continue to get hyped. Because without like hype moments throughout the year, the hype will die down. I'm excited for Rhythm Heaven. Also, hi. How you doing? I was gonna say I'm tired because I just woke up, but like I'm too adrenaline pumped now. So really like I'm good. I'm very good. Hopefully you are too. 4 weeks is 28 days, but in 2 months you have a total of 8 weeks. 8 weeks. 8. Wait. Oh, 2 months. You have a total. Okay. Um, if you want to look at it that way, you're very much on track. I don't do math, so good to know. I have no clue what to expect, to be honest. I'm really just hoping for either Animal Crossing, Tomodachi Life News, or a Just Dance announcement. I think the Just Dance is likely. Um, Animal Crossing, no. I mean, let me be wrong. Um, and Tomodachi Life, I feel like we're more inclined to get a Mario Kart DLC than than any of that. I don't know. Haribo's right. Of course Haribo's right. He's a gummy bear. He's right about everything. Um, I mean, they dropped the 3.0 update for Animal Crossing on a random Tuesday, so who knows? That is true. They shadow dropped like everything. So what's more stuff that we already know about that's on its way? Because if it's not out yet, there's gonna be an update about it. Um, Guarantee there's an update about, or like at least a reminder about Star Fox, releasing June 25th, without a doubt. Splatoon Raiders, they're gonna give an update on that. They might drop the release date for, well, we already have the release date, but they might let people know about Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight coming to the Switch 2 in September, I believe. Um 007 First Light is coming to the Switch 2, but no release for that. I don't think there's a release date for Kenna Scars of Cosmora. They might mention that for the Switch 2. Maybe that Tomb Raider is gonna be on the the Switch 2. That's already confirmed, but like there's no anything like that. I mean, those are the only games that I know are coming to the Switch 2 without, or that have had official announcements. That Nintendo likes to do updates. They tend to think that people don't watch their YouTube channel, and they give updates on everything. So I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, that's like what they would do. I hope not. I hope it's filled with like new things and not reminders of things that we already know, because that would actually just be sad. I'm hoping to buy the amiibo for the 3.0 villagers. Do you have all the other Animal Crossing amiibo? I'm a big Nintendo, or a big amiibo enthusiast. So I love amiibo. I collect like all of them. Um and I'm not ashamed to admit that. I feel like they may mention Call of Duty, but the problem is I really couldn't care less about it. Did you see that Spyro, the new Spyro game, is coming to the Switch too? That could be a mention as well. Um, there's so much. The only thing that I'm 150% like certain on is that Devin Pritchard's gonna introduce herself to the community. That's it. Game wise, I don't know. Um, but like for sure, she's gonna say, "Hey, I'm taking over for Doug. Nice to meet you." Blah 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 blah. I find it interesting that for the first time since Reggie was in charge, we're having a direct on a Tuesday. So I don't know. Maybe Nintendo's returning to the way that it was, and who knows? The Treehouse Live afterwards, that's usually for like very big important games. So that's a good sign. During the E3 days, they used to show a direct, and then they used to show a Treehouse Live for the next like 3 hours or something like that. It was a long time. So you're excited about Spyro? Spyro looks great. I need to take a drink. I have morning voice. Um, yeah. Spyro looks awesome. I think that that one's gonna be great. That's next spring. So, and honestly, I've said this like throughout the last several days, but I'm totally all right if they mention a bunch of games and say that all of them are coming 2027, drop a Zelda remake for a holiday this year, and that's that. Like, that in my eyes would be a good Nintendo Direct. Maybe not one that I'm like um excited to the point that like the just the entire thing is like through the roof. But like yeah, we don't need anything insane for the rest of this year. We have Star Fox this month. Um we have Splatoon Raiders next month. We have, I mean, not that this is like a first party Nintendo game, but that Lego Batman game and I believe the 007 game is both in are they're both in September or later. So like that's fine. And then a remake of something in December. So like no problem with that. We just coast the rest of the year. They've given us pretty like minimal games this year. We just had Yoshi this month. Um so it makes sense to like not have big games this year. Save them for next year cuz obviously GTA 6 is going to win GOTY and um yeah, just like not worry about that at all. Um and then throughout the year of 2027 just drop like banger after banger after banger of big games. So I think that that's a good idea if they chose to go that direction. If they don't, then it'll be interesting to see how things go. They dropped Mario Wonder in October of 2023, so that was somewhat of a big game. It's possible that they still have something like sizable for the end of this year, but like it's not necessary. They don't need to do that. Um Also, usually voice cracks would be like embarrassing for me. But I'm streaming 18 hours a day for like 2 months, so I don't even care at this point. I feel like Smash is possible. It's been about the normal gap of time between Smash games. Somebody mentioned a few days ago that they could be HAL Laboratories could be working on the next Kirby game, but Sakurai himself could not really be totally a part of it and be working on the next Smash instead. So technically, we could have both of those things happening at the same time and maybe get Smash Bros. And a Kirby game. What are the chances that they announce things for 2028? Is there a possibility in that? Because think about well, the Dusk Bloods, they're gonna announce that during this direct. That's also 100% guaranteed. Um, that is the Nintendo Switch 2's exclusive game, and like no shadow of a doubt, they're gonna drop the release date and another trailer and more about what that game is. I think it's a Souls-like game, which Tiff was excited about that potentially. Um, but that should be in the announcements. And um Yeah, I don't know. No. The what's up, Warlord? The direct is in. I have a countdown on my Instagram story. For when it starts, it is in exactly 22 and a half hours. So we got a ways to go, but if you're here, I'll be reacting to it. So if you want to watch with like everybody in the community, then I'll be here. My hype for the Duskbloods died down immensely when I learned it was mainly multiplayer. Yeah. So are you saying it's like what was that game? Elden Ring, the Night Rain? Is that what it's like? Because I'm not playing that. So if it's like that, then probably not gonna get that game. I wanted some type of like Switch 2 exclusive, which we've gotten a lot of them, but I mean not on any other consoles. And I was thinking either, well, not either, but the only two choices would be the indie game called The Orbitals, which I don't even really know what that's about, or the Duskbloods, and I don't think I want either one of them. So my Switch 2 exclusive games are like Mario Kart World, Pocopia, Donkey Kong Bonanza, first party Nintendo games. So Snipper Clips 2, that's what you want? Didn't they make that? I thought that was already a thing. Thank God it's not 2 a.m. my time. Oh, it's earlier for everybody in the United States. Like by an hour, but and it's usually not on a Tuesday, which is also very strange. My friend just sent me 200 as a early birthday present and an apology for not being able to make it to my party. Damn. Well, you're gonna be able to spend it on whatever they showed tomorrow. Um, what's the chances that they drop um like something crazy hardware based? So like a actual VR instead of just um the stupid cardboard Nintendo Labo. How do I apply for friendship? Wait, you said 200. I don't. Oh, wait. I'm so tired. I didn't even notice that both of you are typing. Imagine they drop an entirely new UI. Well, yeah, themes. Where are the themes, Nintendo? Come on. Um, but like, yeah, what about the rumored, it's not gonna happen, but the rumored like attachment to one of the USB-C ports on the Switch 2 that it acts as like a really big 3DS. What about that? There's been patents for everything. So I think it's way too early. That's like a mid life cycle thing. That's like around the 5th year of the Switch 2. It's only been out for 1 year as of 4 days ago. I'm sorry, 5 days. 3 days ago. Um, yeah, June 5th, 2025 is when it released. So it's way too early for that, but a leprechaun can dream. So I highly doubt we'll get VR. The market is not what it used to be. Well, PlayStation doesn't drop any VR games. They do, but like any big VR games, which is why it died out as soon as it started. Um, yo, what's up, Null Moro? Welcome to the stream. Look at Mario right there in all of his glory. Thank you for the follow. We're talking about the Nintendo Direct that is coming tomorrow. I should probably change my title, because, like, oh god. Okay, Haribo. But, man, I think I will change my title to that. Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Just so people know. What's up, Wizma? Adding a second screen to the Switch 2 would be far too unwieldy. Well, I mean, it could be... I've seen patents that it's going to be added to the top, but it could be added to the bottom. I think that's stupid, but... Why are there two USB-C ports? Like, come on, it's for some external device. There was only one USB-C for the Switch 1 and OLED and Lite. So, like, why? For the camera, that's it. That's the only reason that they put the USB-C on top as well. I feel like there's a bigger purpose than that. Okay. There you go. If you're like, what the heck, why did you just spray yourself in the face? I'm streaming for 1,000 hours in 2 months. And, you can check out this video if you want to know more. And that's also when my voice is gone and why I'm a crazy person and other things. So yeah. I'm manifesting they drop a SpongeBob themed game on the Xbox 360. Say what? Say what? On the Xbox 360? Wait, what year are you living in? We need a new IP that isn't a move control boxing game. And Splatoon. Well, I mean, they're gonna remind everybody about Raiders. Like, obviously, that's gonna happen. Adding a second screen, yeah. I haven't seen a big VR game since 1894. Right. From PlayStation. Oh, is that an actual game? Or are you being funny? No, there's been good VR games, but I haven't had any time to play them, unfortunately. VR is in pretty poor condition because the hardware isn't something the average gamer would use. Why? I thought VR was fun. I don't know if I ever told people this, but there was somebody in the community named Boy, like B-O-I, and they taught me what Phantom Sense was for the first time. I'm like, Phantom what now? And apparently what it is that if you get like hit or blown up or stabbed or whatever in a video game, you'll feel it in real life. And that is terrifying. It's like Phantom Sense. And the cause of it, first of all, it's a neurological problem, so like that's the thing. But they spent basically every waking hour of their time in a VR headset to the point that their mind thinks that they live in virtual reality, which is kind of concerning, if I'm being honest. But yeah, he's like, how this came up in conversation is he was like, you should get one of those vests that they like vibrate or shock you or something whenever something happens in a VR game. And I'm like, why would I do that? He's like, oh, I have that without needing anything on me. I'm like, what? So apparently it's a real thing. Wholly unemployed. But I would hate that. Like, that's scary. You know, good for him, I guess. But I can't imagine spending all of my time in a virtual reality headset and like not seeing the actual world around me. Cause that is not a way to live. The really dumb camera accessory, they put a USB on the top for kickstand use. For kickstand use. I want the new Persona games on Switch 2 so bad. I feel like they would have already confirmed those when they were announced. Remember how great it was using the kickstand and charging the Switch? No? Not at all. I wonder what that USB is actually. I doubt it's a Thunderbolt, like the bottom one. Oh, you think it's different? No, the Xbox 360 had a SpongeBob themed game. And I want Nintendo to drop. Oh, I got you. Okay. What's up, Undertaker? Um, it's a robot arm with a knife. If you get stabbed, it stabs you for real. Sword art online. The thing about Phantom Sense, it's a lot of malarkey. If you want to feel something, the vests are the way to go. So he was kidding. He can't actually like feel that stuff. I don't think he was kidding. I think that he's a little no offense. He hasn't been here in months. I don't think that he's gonna hear me say that. But like uh I think that virtual reality effed him up a little bit. Cause and let me like give some sort of proof instead of just like bashing somebody. He said that when his parents took away his VR, he had withdrawals from a virtual reality system. So like that's not normal. Just saying. Um if Nintendo ever dropped Bayonetta, I'd actually sob. I love those games. Um Imagine using a stupid shock vest. Looking it up, the top USB is only USB 2. That's the point. Switch 1 sucked. Insert bad word. When using the kickstand, they added. Well, what about the Switch OLED that had a kickstand that went the entirety of the back of the system? They added a USB port because it allowed people to charge the Switch while in kickstand mode. I'm sure he felt something to some extent, but I can guarantee he was playing up what the Phantom Sense actually is. Okay. Phantom pain is like pins and needles, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean, thankfully. Welcome to the stream, Rue. So a VR is an illegal substance to him? I guess. Yeah, he's got an addiction. If I wanted to be electrocuted in VR, I would wear a shock collar because I'm not a coward. That's crazy. You'd wear a shock collar. Yeah, no thank you. If he's having withdrawals, yeah, apparently so. He hasn't been back since he said he had withdrawals from VR, so I hope he's like doing okay. Um he was like a British person or no, that's wrong. He was like an Australian person living in the countryside of New York. I think he has a lot going on. You know, if you make your hand or other body part go numb, sometimes it tingles. Yes. Yes, I know that. Like if you sit on your leg. So people like pain if we want to wear shock collars. I guess so. VR rehab. Yeah, Carpoon. Also, bro, I've been on your YouTube. Look at your streams. I'm sorry. I didn't get that pulled up because I instantly jumped into talking about the Nintendo Direct. So let me get the YouTube chats pulled up. Hi, YouTube. Hi. Sorry. I don't really have an excuse this time. Just that the hype is real. So, no matter the angle with the kickstand, the Switch still rests on the USB cable, which is bad. A good thing I've never used tabletop mode a day in my life. I mean, not many people do. But, what about... So you do TV mode and you do handheld mode, and that's... Well, I mean, that's true. That goes without saying that, the tabletop mode is the, least, like, popular way to play out of the three methods. Is it sacrilege if I say I've never played a Zelda game? What? Yes. Play Breath of the Wild and then come back and tell me how amazing it is. I used to I used it on the go for co-op games. Well, I mean, okay, that's a different story. If you're on the go, not in front of your TV with a friend, like then yes, obviously, but it's not the way to play that happens the most often. Usually you're either on the go by yourself or at home in front of your TV. So I like that there's three ways to play, but it's not like the most well used way to play, I guess. So if there's one big holiday game that Nintendo announces tomorrow, that gets us through the rest of 2026, what would it be? Just one. Also, somebody jokingly told me the other day, they're like, what if for the Nintendo Direct, they drop, GTA 6 being on the Switch too? And that's the when pre-orders start. But Nintendo are the ones that get to announce it. And like that would be interesting. Can you imagine that? If they had the go ahead to do the big announcement for GTA 6. That'd be pretty cool. Nintendo Direct tomorrow, Whip. Go to the other chat if you can. Okay. I have, let's see. But then again, Mario Party proved Switch owners for some reason don't have friends. I don't play Mario Party, so I guess I don't fit into that category. The bottom USB is 3.2, the top is 2.0. You're not getting a high resolution and FPS video from that. Not even with an adapter that like goes to a headset. They'll never do VR. It makes no sense why they won't do VR. They have two controllers that don't need wires to be attached to anything. Like, why wouldn't Nintendo make VR? It's perfect. But I guess they don't want to get into that market. Which sucks, but oh well. My stupid YouTube side won't, like, drop my command to be able to pin my message, I swear to God. It might be dangerous for me if they drop a new Animal Crossing game. I'd bed rot. I truly hope that they do. Like, that would be awesome. I'll be away for a summer camp soon enough, so maybe I'll see if I can get anybody to play Mario Kart with me so that I can say I've used tabletop mode. You're gonna bring your Switch with you to summer camp? You're not gonna have like any time to play it. Remember when Mario Party released without online play? No. Everyone was like, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't have any IRL friends. Like, buddy, the problem isn't that it doesn't have online, it's that you don't have IRL friends. Sky hoping you bedrot? How rude. I mean, what social life? Just saying. He's preying on my downfall. I got people preying on my downfall because.
Morning. Got plenty to say today, too.
Are you mocking me? That I've been speaking for 40 minutes straight? Shut up, you stupid flower. So I like completely forgot what I was saying because of that. Oh. Yeah, like the people are preying on my downfall because if I don't complete this challenge of mine, um, these are my previous records, by the way, so I'm very qualified for this. I've streamed 31 hours in a single stream, 3,011 months, 501 month, and 250 in 2 weeks. So I'm already like insane. I've already done crazy like long streaming Twitch challenges. However, people are preying on my downfall too. Because if I don't succeed, then I have to stream the 100% of Hollow Knight Silksong, and I will have a terrible rest of my year if it comes to that. Like, that game playing through Silksong changed who I am. I became like mean and evil, and yeah, I don't want that to happen. So I'm trying to. Silksong is fun because you're good at it. I'm not good at it. So how long was that game? Like 60 hours or something if you're stuck like me. So yeah, I don't intend to go back to that game. If you want to see me rage, then you can go on YouTube and look up my playthrough. Look up the Skytune Metroidvania, and you'll find it. But like, it's not good. It's scary. How did my me turn out? Pretty good. Welcome to the stream. Oh my God, Tiff, no. Pretty good. I also may or may not have made Lara Croft finally after a very long time. I was gonna show Haribo, and then I got caught up in conversation with Nala about like horror games. So yeah. Never gonna beat those Animal Crossing Treasure Island streamers who go live for. That doesn't count though. Cause like let me tell you a really quick story about that. You're gonna complete this challenge for sure. I have every faith in you. Cause you see how crazy I am now, right? Gummy bear? So I was doing the 500 hours in a month. And I remember, oh, you saw me making her? Oh, I didn't know that you were here. Okay, never mind. At day one of asking Sky to speedrun Animal Crossing. No. I'm not good at decorating. I'm like terrible at Animal Crossing, but I try my best. Anyway, to go with what you said about the Treasure Island streamers stream more than I do. Yes. However, I remember I don't think I even told Haribo this to my knowledge, but I remember I was like right towards the end of the 500 hours in a month, and I was like, let's go. I did it. We're getting close. And there was somebody that came into the chat and they're like, 500 hours? That's light work. The most I've streamed is like 550 hours in a month. So like, aha, I'm better than you. Blah blah blah. I'm like I was gonna complete my challenge and I did, but that like brought me down a little bit because it's like, well, then mine isn't really impressive because but then later on I found out that their idea of streaming more hours than me was listen, waking up, turning on a computer, turning on their Switch, or multiple, like, I think they had like 50 switches. That's not even an overreaction, like, actually. And doing Treasure Islands, and that's it. And turning on the stream. Versus me, I was actively speaking. My voice was gone then too. I was actively trying to entertain and play multiple different games, and like, so there's a difference between people that are like actually doing this versus turning something on their computer to do Treasure Islands automatically and then going back to bed. So just saying. So yeah. I mean, after I learned that they weren't like actually putting effort into their streams, I didn't feel bad anymore. But in the moment I'm like, well, that sucks. that that you like majorly outstreamed me. But I mean, people like legitimately doing it like me. Let's see more of that, and then we'll talk. Because nobody would go and lose like more than 50 hours of sleep in a month. Sleep in a month. Um, because of just wanting to like the only reason I'm doing this is so that I can say I did it. That's it. Like nothing is guaranteed. So that's like the fun part of challenges is like, can you get to the end? It's fun for me. To other people it's like you're an idiot. So we'll see what happens. Today is day 8 of the challenge. So anything's possible. What's up, Jod? I remembered how to say your name today. Welcome to the stream. You DM'd me? Let me see. Real quick. You'll get people like that always wanting to one-up anything someone else does. I'd say 85 to 90% of the time it turns out to not be true anyway. Well, I was like, when I found out that it was just a treasure island, I was so happy about that. Because like there's no effort. They literally said no mic, like for any stream, all their streams, no mic, no mic, no mic. They don't speak. They just run whatever software is able to run 50 switches automatically at the same. Never noticed that you have a mustache? I'll probably shave tomorrow. I'm starting to look like a caveman. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, also I didn't get your DM, Jod. Oh wait, yes I did. Sounds good. Good luck with that. I've never even done a subathon, so good luck. I got that before I started the stream, your message, so sorry about that. He doesn't have time to shave at Don't say that. That's terrible. I'll shave during the BRB. How about that? I plan to do a BRB anyway, so I can like be on time for the stream tomorrow and like get stuff done ahead of time. Like maybe I'll make a thumbnail today so I don't have to make one tomorrow. What about that? That might be worth it. I mean, I have no idea what I'm wanting to do. Embrace the Nah, that's wild. That is I can't believe I just let that message go through. Oh my god. I'm manifesting for you that Twitch partners with you by the time you finish the challenge. Thank you. But I don't know. I'm trying to practice manifestation. I've been saying every single day, I, Skytune, will become a full-time content creator before the deadline. And if you can't believe in yourself, then no one will believe in you. I'm trying to speak it out into existence, but like, I don't know. I've almost been a Twitch streamer for 6 years, come June 15th. So, we've definitely gotten somewhere, but not enough for something that like big of a feat. So maybe one day, something to strive towards. I've been a YouTuber as of June 2nd, so 6 days ago, for a decade. My very first ever video just reached a decade. Which I didn't even know about that. Somebody told me a few months before, or like 1 month before. They're like, your channel's about to be 10 years old officially. I'm like, no, I didn't know that. So like, yeah, this is like a very big few months of just like big moments. 10 years of YouTube, June 2nd. 6 years of Twitch, June 15th. my birthday is actually um in exactly a month, July 8th. So um and Nala's is tomorrow, which is a lot sooner than that. Um like there's yeah, let's get to 6K on Twitch, and then that could be another big moment when I scar everybody for life and pour another condiment on my head. Now please allow me to explain, because you're gonna think that I'm even stranger than you already do. Hang on, let me. A lot of you are probably like, I'm sorry, what did you just say? Um, this is the type of streamer I am. I definitely have problems. So, check this out. If that's not scary, then I don't know what is. Terrifying, right? Now, you might be wondering, and I don't think that's going to be the final one because people want to see more. You might be wondering, hey, dumbass, why do you have ketchup on yourself and all the other stuff? And, that would be because I had a moderator. What's liquid gold? Oh, it's Chick-fil-A sauce. You might be wondering why. Allow me to explain. So I had a moderator a long time ago, and she said, if you can reach 1,000 followers before your 1 year anniversary, you have to pour ketchup all over yourself. So I did. I don't back down from challenges. I'm crazy. I probably have a screw loose, more than likely. So so I did what she said, and a deal is a deal. I poured ketchup on my head, and for 1K. And then I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I kept the tradition going? So, what's the opposite of ketchup? Mustard. So for 2K, it was mustard. For 3K, it was a barbecue sauce. And then somebody's like, you should get a plate of chicken nuggets. So I stood right here with a plate of chicken nuggets going like this, which is disgusting. The process of doing that and eating barbecue sauce off of your head is disgusting. Chicken nuggets and barbecue sauce is actually really good. But that was 3K. 4K was relish, which burned my face. Oh my god, it hurt. And 5K was liquid gold, aka Chick-fil-A sauce. So 6K was gonna be the last one, except everyone wants me to continue because they think it's funny and it scars them for life. So if you have ideas for condiments, please DM me at Skytune on Instagram or Discord or anywhere. Because I'm out of ideas. And it has to be the same consistency. It can't be like soy sauce because that's like too runny. And it can't be something spicy because if that gets in my eye, oh, it's over. And like I mean, I've thought about peanut butter and jelly, but I don't know cold brew. I don't know if that's something that that would work. Like it has to be like the consistency of all of the other things that I just said. Um but yeah, I whipped cream would be a good one, but nothing white for reasons I won't get into. Something else. Peanut butter might work. That's not pouring something on yourself. That's covering yourself with something. That's different. You did yellow and our minds went to that place.
11 a.m.
What place?
11 a.m.
I can only think of red and white. What place would yellow? Oh. I did not think of that at all. That's just you. Chick-fil-A sauce, the goat. I'll have to just go to the store and walk down the aisles and try to find something to pour on my head. But yeah, Uh, to make things a little bit crazier of like, what on earth is wrong with you? Yeah. And people are like, seriously, they're like, you're a weirdo. Why would you do that to yourself? And it started randomly and it continues randomly. So like, people think it's funny. I legitimately put down like 1,000 trash bags and stand in the middle of the room and pour something on top of my head. Like, some people leave to go throw up, and other people laugh and meme me. And then by the time I shower and come back, there's like a bunch of memes of um me in Discord. So it, it's it's always interesting, to say the very least. And like, I don't know, we could do another one. It could be coming up potentially. I feel like the final one should be at 10K and then no more, and we like switch to something else, because clearly I'm struggling to find even a sixth condiment. So like, I don't think I'm gonna do any more after 10. I think that's where I draw the line, probably. Um, like hot tub streams. I know you hear me. Oh my god, shut up, Rue. um, I did say that actually for 9K. I said for 9K I would do a hot tub stream. But that was when hot tub streams were popular, and they're not popular anymore. And nothing white. Nothing white, Gabby. No. No, 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 no. So I mean, maybe I stop the condiments at 8K and then do a hot tub stream at 9K. What do you mean, dang it? Yo. Um yeah, I don't know. Maple syrup, would I be able to get that out of my hair? That's my number one question, because if not, like, the other ones haven't been sticky. That's the thing. We would have to find out. Nah. um, McDonald's sweet curry sauce. Get a load of them poured into a jug. I'll see what I can do. Cane sauce. I should start being sponsored by these people for I should have been sponsored by Chick-fil-A for pouring sauce on my head. That would be so funny. Like, why not? I should have honestly, like, wait, did I tag them? Did I tag them in the Instagram post? I bet I did. No, I didn't at Chick-fil-A. Are you kidding me? Oh, that was such a missed opportunity. They should have I should have seen if they could have sponsored the stream. That would be so cool. Um, I mean, I could try maple syrup. Is that considered a condiment? Maybe like we need to switch